Yeah, this is, bounce back wins always just feel a little bit different and just sweeter, right? First opening match at home in the Big 12. For us coaches, first win, but it's not again about us. I'm just so proud of our team to show up like this and beat West Virginia team that was undefeated until today. We showed. I told the team. I said, "This is us. This is more what the character of our team is. We were resilient. We showed up well. I mean, we hit over 400 in the first set. Just very clean, aggressive. We were attacking." And then there was a little bit playing matchups. They rotated. We didn't. Our players had a different matchups, and we lost the second set. But then again, we showed that resilience coming back in the third set and playing really, really well. I asked the team to focus on us. We improved our service receive. That was something that broke down in the second set. And once we got to that first contact, just opportunities after service receive and defense, our hitters, Sydney, Carly, and Gretchen did a phenomenal job. So very proud of our effort today, especially after the loss at UCF, that it was just so untypical. It was just not our team. And doing this today in front of our fans just feels good and feels special.
Coach, how does this win set the tone for the rest of conference play?
I mean, this is a conference where every night you play, there's an opponent that is really, really good, great coaching, and I'm not even thinking about what's happening at the end. I just know that the next opponent is BYU. And then after that, it's Kansas State. So for us, it's going to continue to be, are we improving? Are we getting better? Are we becoming a better team? Are we staying connected? Are we controlling, again, things that are 100% in our control? Technically, tactically, we'll always want to improve, and that's what's going to be the focus for us. We'll do our process of scouting, of knowing who the next opponent is, what they're going to do. But ultimately, it always comes to, are we doing our job? Is everybody carrying what we call their bucket, right? And if somebody is not, then you cannot drop your bucket and say, well, now we have two players not doing their job. Then somebody else steps in and carries maybe a little bit more. So that's what I'm excited about. I think this is definitely a confidence boost. Starting after first week of the conference play 1-1, it's much better than 0-2. So it's going to give us, I believe, a confidence boost.
Coach, even after a set loss or a mistake here and there from the team, they never fail to bring their best effort to the game. What do you think is a main contributor of the stamina of your team?
I'm going to actually have Sydney talk about that, because that's one of our priorities that we said that it's 100% in our control and the mindset that we're developing. So I'll have Sydney answer that question.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about being resilient, especially when things get hard. And I think our team has done a lot of reflection coming back from UCF and just knowing that wasn't our best. And I think we really showed tonight, our team's character and how hard we fight. So.
Yeah, next best action. That's what we think about. You gotta move fast after making mistakes. This is a game where there's no perfect play, right? Our players will make mistakes, opponent will make mistakes, but when we do, we talk about parking that mistake, flushing that mistake. You gotta have a very short-term memory and be looking forward. What are we gonna do next? How are we gonna play the next point? And what happens, our players hear often, what happened in the previous point has no correlation what's gonna happen in the next point. And that's the mindset that we're developing today. We did a much better job than we did last week. Or actually this week, Wednesday, it's still this week, sorry.
You handed West Virginia their first set loss since September 5th. What was the team's energy like after that set?
I think we stayed pretty steady. We tried not to have too high highs, because then the lows are low. We just, we focused on the process. We talked about some adjustments that we needed to make. I don't think anybody thought, oh my gosh, we just handed them a first set since whatever the date is. We just approached, okay, this is one set. The match is won by winning 3 sets, so we knew that there's still 2 sets to be won, and we always break it down, hey, next point, right? So I think, again, what I mentioned earlier, it's a confidence boost. Like, you need to feel success. Like, our players have been working extremely hard. This is a team that has committed to the process. They've been working hard since the day one that we stepped in on campus, our coaching staff this summer, and I'm just happy for them to see the results of their work. There's never a guarantee. You can do your best and still lose, but it feels good to know it's working. The things that we are asking them to do, when we execute our game plan, there's our chances of winning increase, and today was the case.
Sydney, another question for you. So you talked about the reflection you had after the UCF game. What do you think you did specifically to kind of find your groove for this game compared to that one?
I think Coach talked to us about the best way to bounce back is having a good practice. And I think a lot of us were just working hard on things we knew we needed to work on for this upcoming game. So I get my confidence from just more reps and more practice. So
I also had to remind Sydney how good she is. We watched yesterday. I showed her a little highlight reel of her doing elite things on the court, and it was just reminding her, this is what you can do. We know, again, what Sydney, her teammates believe in her. It was just a little bit of a reminder, just go and be you. That's all we can ask our players, and said, go and swing. As an outside hitter, you're going to get blocked, you're going to make mistakes, but the mindset of I'm going to be courageous and take big swings. That's when Sydney is the best, and it was just good to see her back. And just a reminder how awesome she is.
Final question? One for Sydney. How did you and your teammates feed off each other's momentum in today's match?
I mean, we love to see each other succeed, and so I think when we all come together and just play as a unit, as a team, it's really easy for us to just play for one another, and our team's really good about that, so it was a lot of fun.
I just want to thank again all of our fans. I know it's a Saturday early afternoon, and for our Bearcats fans to come and show up and support us, it means a lot. I hope they're going to come back again next week. It's Wednesday, Friday, right, Maddie? Our matches, so 2 great opponents. So please come and support our team. We promise we're going to do our best. And as always, go Bearcats.